Hi there, Bill. This is Fred at We Love Paving. So I'm gonna show you here what we have in your area. I'm gonna give you like a brief explanation, a rundown. So we have here that, let's see. So first, from here, this is the start of your ramp, and from here to here is the end of your ramp. You need a dome here. We can put your dome here, a truncated dome. This is a detectable warning dome so that when people feel this, they know they're walking into traffic area. This is considered a traffic area, all this, because where vehicles drive through. Now, um, we need to stripe. This crosshatch is part of the path of travel. There's a crosshatch for the landing so that this is a van accessible stall. So when the wheelchair exits the van on the passenger side, it lands here on the landing crosshatch. Okay, and so this has to be striped out like it is. Now here, we have to give him a landing here that's flat and even, less than 4%, less than 2% in any direction. This has to be level. As you can see, this is like, it has like a little swell here because the water goes through here and into the drain. So we might have to work this out in a way so that this is flat, flush, and that the drain is level. Because here you can see like, it seems to be that there's like ridges, so what wheelchair can get stuck with the drain. So we probably need to excavate around and put new asphalt so that it's butted up against the drain nice and flush. Okay, so then this, when the wheelchair comes down through here, lands here, and then it turns this way, goes up and into the van. Okay, that's the path of travel. This has to be 4 feet, 4 by 4, right? 4 by 4. Or we can do 5 by 5 just to have extra clearance from here to here, around here, and all this would be crosshatch striped. Okay, so that's this. No, let's go 1 second. So that's that. Now we go back here. Let me show you. This stall is going down. The percent here I can guess is maybe like between 3 to 5 or 6%. You can see this will slope down. This has to be less than this. It has to be almost flat. So from here it goes down like this. We have to raise this up a few inches. So here it has to be like maybe at 3 to 4 inches of asphalt, so that we raise this parking area so that it's flush. From here it goes up. We cannot have such a steep incline going down. It has to be almost level, 0% or up to 2% maximum. It has to be flat. Then from after this to here, it can be whatever. Here it can be whatever. Okay, that's because that's not an accessible area. Normal able-bodied people can just walk all that. So it doesn't matter there, over here. So we have to raise it here, and then out here we can just fade it out. Okay, so now here, this path of travel, this is probably 4 feet wide, which is fine. We can leave it as it is. Now the only thing with this, it has to be less than 5% in the direction of travel. Direction of travel, it's this way or this way. So less than 5%. It can go 2% or 3% up or down. Up or down, up or down. It doesn't matter as long as it's less than 5%. But from side to side, it has to be less than 2%. So from side to side it has to be almost flat. So it can be level 0 up to 2 maximum from side to side. So when we go out there, we have to make sure it's that. And more likely, it won't be, because once we raise here, all this we have to raise it on this side. We have on this side, we're gonna raise it. So that's almost, then we're gonna fade it out into the old one. Here is gonna be taller than here. So to make up for it, from here to here is gonna be probably over 5%. So to fix that, we'll have to from this new height slope it towards the existing, so that it's less than 5%, because this is the direction of travel, less than 5%. And so that's that. So basically, basically this is gonna be one flat platform, almost level, and then over here it's gonna be another flat platform, almost level. Okay, here, from here to, I think it goes down. The slope is probably, it's less inclined, so it's probably like barely like 3% or maybe 2.5%. So this is a little bit exceeding the percentage still. So we'll have to do the same thing. We'll add a little bit more of asphalt overlay on top of the existing. We add more asphalt to raise it up, raise this up, so that it's almost 0% or maybe 2% max. And then from this one, let me go a little bit back. Okay, and then here, let me show you. From this height to this new height has to be from here to here, and then from here to here, less than 5%. Less than 5% and less than 5%. And then here has to be less than 2% in any direction. This way, down to this side, less than 2% in any direction. Here it's less than 5% this way and this way, but this way or that way, less than 2%. And here's the same as here, which is 2% in any direction. So that's a summary. So basically, all in all, let me remove this. We're looking from the top. We're looking at doing an overlay roughly like from here to here to here to here. We have to go a little bit further out. Here to around here, 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 and all the way to the end. So roughly an overlay of around 1,600 square feet. Okay, so here's gonna be like 0 inches of asphalt, and here in the middle is probably gonna be like maybe 2 inches of asphalt. Here's probably gonna be like 4 inches of asphalt, and here's gonna be 0 inches of asphalt. It just depends. Here we're just gonna work with the terrain to make sure that we meet the slope requirements. Okay, and then at the end, after we pave all this with new asphalt, we're gonna do the striping, which is the striping again, same layout. Here we're gonna go a little bit like this and like this. That's your striping. And then we're gonna the crosshatch. So that's the aerial view of it. And then we're gonna do the striping on the stalls like this and this like this. We're gonna the international accessible sign there and there. Now we need to make sure that the pole, you need to have a pole here for the sign, like right in here in front. Or if there's a way in the window where we can put it, then we can put it here. But if not, we have to put in a post and put the sign here. And this side as well, put a post here. Or unless there's a tree or something, we can put the sign there. But if not, we have to put just a post in there. So that's the summary of this. I can give you a quote based on all this that's required. And yeah, let me know if you have questions. Let me know if there's any other requirements. Sometimes the CASP inspectors, when they do the report for you, they have certain requirements they want you to meet, and we can follow that, of course, because the CASP is certified by the state, and they're the ones that will be liable in case anything is wrong. So it's good to get always a CASP report. And then now let me go over here. So let me show you 1 second. So the ramp length from there to here is 18 feet. Okay, it's 18 feet. So you need a handrail. So we need a handrail. We need a handrail that's from here to here. It has to go like a foot out and like another foot out. And then on this side as well, a foot out, and then the post here, and then your handrail, your post here, and then like a foot out. So that's gonna be your handrail. And here, the width has to be at least 4 feet. It can be more than that, that's fine. So from here to here, 4 or 5 feet is fine. Here, from here to here also, this is the landing area. This square has to be less than 2% in any direction. So 2% square. Over here, another landing. We already talked about this, 2% square. Then your yellow dome, truncated dome, it can be here at the foot of the ramp. And yeah, so that's your handrails. And also here from, let me see, the slope going down like this or going up has to be less than 8.33%. That's the slope. Okay, max slope. So as long as it's less than this, we can use the same ramp, put handrails, your detectable dome here, your handrails, as long as it meets that. Now, if it's less than 5% from here to here, the slope going down or going up, then you don't need no handrails. You don't need no handrails on either side. Okay, so let me know if you have questions. I'll talk to you again. Bye.